Hello, welcome to Locey Creek Kennels. It's a beautiful fall day here in Pennsylvania. We're out enjoying a pheasant hunt. While we watch the dogs pursue the pheasants, we'll talk about the commands that we use to manage the hunt, the cues that we look for. We also have some bonus footage. Enjoy the video. Cool. Let's catch up with the hunt. We've been working a pheasant that seems to be running. The dogs will get birdie, then the action will slow down. We finally reached a terrain break, and I'm hoping for a flush here. I spend a lot of time with my dogs. So as I evaluate the hunt, I'm thinking that either this pheasant has given us the shake, or he decided to cross this terrain break. Typically, pheasants will run to the edge of cover or a change in terrain, hold up, and you can flush them there. But sometimes they will cross a creek bed or run across the road. So let's see what's on the other side. I'm getting a good workout in today, as you can probably hear from my breathing. The grass and weeds can be up to 4 feet high right now. Later in the season, things will get packed down and it'll be easier to walk and there'll be more trails. But as of right now, you gotta press through. This also makes things a lot harder for the dogs. The birds have lots of hiding places they can burrow into that covers their scent. And it's much harder for the dogs to move through the grass as it is for a small bird.
Cole?
Lots of times you'll see the dogs jumping and leaping over for vision. We made it around the creek bed. And we're in a small patch that has another terrain break just ahead with a swamp pond. So if that pheasant crossed over, there might be some action. The GoPro footage makes this bird look too far off, but this bird actually flushed within gun range. The small rise between us and this pond made the bird go out and away rather than up, and I didn't have a shot.
Rise, sit. Ooh, shoot. Oh, that's over. Sit. Ah, that's not good.
And yes, both of my boots are filled with swamp water now. I mention often how hunting untrains your dogs. Here I give a left-hand cast, but yet my dogs ignore me and go right. When you're hunting, there has to be a balance between following your dog and strict command.
Go.
The idea is to work together and take cues from your dog's nose, while your dog takes his cues from your intelligence. The upcoming footage here is disturbing and graphic. So if you want to skip ahead, feel free. The whitetails are just getting into their rut, and we have a busy road nearby. Unfortunately, this buck was hit by a vehicle. It's obvious here that all my dogs care about is hunting and obeying my commands. When I tell Rise and Cole to sit, it shocks me how Rise will stay even at this deer's advance.
No. Sit. Sit. Sit down.
The Game Commission was called to dispatch the deer.
Sit. Sit. Sit down. Rise, come. Sit. Alright, stay. Poor fellow. Come, Rise, come.
When I came through here several days later,
Come on, Cole.
this deer carcass was almost completely buried under pine debris. What Pennsylvania animal would bury a deer carcass like that?
Get him.
You can leave your answer in the comments
Cole.
and then check if it's right under the drop-down description. As we walk through this vast field, this is a great place to have an illustration of why we want our retrievers to run straight lines. Imagine taking a tennis ball and throwing it as far as you can, then shutting your eyes and spinning in a circle, opening your eyes, and then trying to go and find that tennis ball. It'd be very difficult. Now imagine throwing that tennis ball as far as you can,
Where's that bird?
pinpointing exactly where it landed with your eyes, and walking straight to that point without taking your eyes off it. Most likely you would find that tennis ball without much effort. It's the same way with retrievers. We want them to run straight lines, and not just their eyes looking in the right direction, but then so they can pick the scent up and trail with their nose, establish a hunt, and retrieve the item. As we move in the direction of our next flush, keep your eyes open for indicators that let us know that our dogs are on a bird. Well, the first indicator I see is that my dogs are drawn off to one side and are not working out in front of me. When I see the intensity of Rise, I give a quick sit command.
Sit.
This sit command manages the hunt and saves the hunt. Next, I keep Rise at sit and Cole on a heel until I'm in a manageable position to shoot.
Okay.
While the dogs are working on this retrieve, let's back it up and take a look at Rise before the flush.
Fetch.
When Rise makes an abrupt turn, it then springs to a pounce, I know the action's on.
Sit.
Rise shows great discipline and teamwork, with pheasants hot under her nose, to sit and wait patiently.
Okay. A little bit of poor shooting on my part.
Not a bad retrieve for Cole. Cole's father was a national field trial champion. His grandfather was also the best dog in the nation, and some of his great-grandparents were national field trial champions. At the time of this video, Cole's just a 1-year-old pup and doing pretty well. Between Cole and Rise, there's 6 different years worth of national champion heritage in front of us.
Mark.
The last thing I like to do before I move on is to throw Rise a retrieve
Rise.
to reward her for a job well done.
Good girl, come.
If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We're trying to build the channel. Also, don't forget to put your comment in on today's trivia question. If you would like to learn more about Locey Creek Kennels and our dogs and puppy availability, I'll leave a link to our website in the description below. As always, God bless. Have a great day.